This week's Raw, we conclude the European tour ahead of Road to WrestleMania. And we had some crazy moments and we had some amazing crowds. But we want to talk about it. What moments were your favorite? We're heading back to Minneapolis next week. The tour's done. So let's talk about what happened. The European tour kicked off with a Friday Night SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain.
It was nice and it was refreshing to watch a European crowd. The football culture actually just carries some of these shows, dude.
Yeah.
And I know Americans are like, oh, it's disrespectful. You got to let the wrestlers work. But I mean, dude, they're hyping up the show. They want to be here.
Yeah.
And it's better than American crowds who are like twice as big. I really enjoyed it, actually. But I think the Spain one was the weakest one. Axiom getting called up, that was nice.
That was nice.
I did enjoy that. Didn't enjoy watching him lose, but yeah, at least he was there.
We had the Street Profits winning the title in front of Barcelona, which made the moment just feel all that more grand. A great moment on this European tour. We had Randy coming back as well. It was a really fun moment, and the crowd, they were just part of the roster that night, as they were in a lot of these shows. Moving on to March 17th, Monday Night Raw in Brussels. This was obviously the night that John Cena spoke his first words in history as a heel in the WWE, a moment that will be immortalized. The kid looking sad, like we're still talking about that to this day. In my opinion, Brussels were the best crowd on this European tour.
I fully agree. I thought Brussels blew it away. And I thought they were the best because it was the first, but no, now we know that they were technically the second. But to be fair, it was a Raw. So
yeah, the biggest show.
That crowd was electric.
They were electric, start to finish.
We got a moment that will be immortalized forever with that Brussels kid.
Yes.
Getting told to fuck up by John Cena. Watching John Cena as a heel, the crowd playing along, saying John Cena sucks. It.
We got a comment on one of our shorts about how the crowd played along willingly as a participant in the storyline and then clapped for John Cena when the show went off air. That's awesome, I think. But the fact that they played along on TV so well, they booed John Cena out the building. And obviously there was a lot of tension in the air about what's John going to wear, what's his music going to be. When that music hits and it's good old John, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and they still got booed. What a moment from Brussels. They really did carry the show. They made it feel like such a great Raw, and it was a great Raw. Moving on to March 21st, Friday Night SmackDown in Bologna, Italy. Another great crowd. The Italy flags were everywhere. They wouldn't let you forget where you were, for Christ's sake. Again, it was just another SmackDown that, had it been over across the pond in America, it might have been a bit forgettable, but the Italy crowd was so live for it. Jade Cargill returned to the ring that night in a match against Liv Morgan, and we saw the first sight of heel Naomi covered in caution tape. Good moment for them, memorable moment for them in one of the hottest storylines in WWE. Got a pivotal moment in a European venue.
March 24, Raw in Glasgow, Scotland. Pretty electric crowd. No Drew McIntyre, which...
in Glasgow.
What are we doing? Why is he not here? He showed up to the London show. Didn't come to... We got Piper Niven, was it? Maybe?
Yeah.
Alba Fire. And Chelsea Green still got the biggest pop out of the three of them. So.
She did, yeah. Got the infamous Jey Uso botch. I don't know why that's getting harked on so much. I mean... I feel like because he's in such a important storyline and now he's, fucking up a suicide dive, but he also buried Austin Theory, so he won't look back on this European tour too fondly. This was a really good SmackDown. Friday, March 28th, Friday Night SmackDown in London, England, the O2 Arena. This crowd was amazing as well. Such a massive venue and such a big moment. We get the contract signing between Seth, Punk, and Roman. This night, CM Punk becomes a WrestleMania main eventer. What a moment for him. Paul Heyman gets to announce it to him. That's a moment that Punk will never forget, and it happened on our soil. Fantastic. And we also get Pretty Deadly, which is cool.
Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Monday Night Raw, 31st of March, in the O2 Arena. The best. This was the best show out of the entire European tour. I mean, start to finish. That 2.5 hour show felt like 10 minutes to me, bro.
It was incredible.
I enjoyed every segment. Even the Pete Dunne stuff, bro. I didn't hate it.
No, neither did I.
Pete Dunne versus New Day, and it was still enjoyable. John Cena, Cody promo battle.
Yeah, I agree with Bev. It was definitely the best show we had out of the European tour. Maybe not the best crowd because Brussels just really killed it, but obviously we had John Cena and Cody Rhodes battle on the mic in their best segment yet. We had Gunther taking a bloodbath in Jimmy's blood. We had Logan Paul hitting the pulverizer for the second time ever on AJ Styles. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, with Bianca Belair being the special guest referee. We are fresh off watching the show as well. Definitely the best show. That concludes the European tour. So, Bev, after everything we've seen, after all the moments that I've given you, is this enough incentive for WWE to perhaps bring a big show like a SummerSlam or a Mania to Europe? What do you think, man?
Actually, no. They are in talks with having a WrestleMania in London.
There you go.
But they're bidding for it. So I don't know if they're bidding against Saudi Arabia. They're going to lose.
They are going to lose.
But yeah, they really should put a big show. Oh my days, dude. Could you imagine how good that crowd would be? We were talking, dude, some of these SmackDown shows, SmackDown, which is the weakest show, had some amazing crowds. Could you imagine if you actually gave them some good fucking food at WrestleMania, some big moments?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Did you see that crowd? Even the wrestlers like AJ Styles, they were
loved it.
Randy Orton, they enjoyed the crowd loving them.
Yeah, they did.
Because we all love them.
We love them so much, man. But we just had Backlash in France, and that French crowd made it feel like a top 3, like a big 3 PLE. So it just goes to show that there is an incentive for WWE to bring these shows to Europe. And I think it will happen. Like Bev said, they are bidding for WrestleMania in UK. Obviously, I don't think it'll happen if Saudi's playing, but there you have it. There's our thoughts. We hope they come to Europe more often. Like and subscribe so you never miss anything coming up.
No pop.
No pop.